Because I'm just an average schlub, and I like this guy.
Oh, come on. But that's where, that's another thing that in our profession you want to get. So now this guy, I've known him since he was in high school.
Wow.
And I'm so happy that he is going to do the show for a variety of reasons. I asked for him a few weeks ago, and his PR person was very protective. And I'm starting to get angry. I said, are you talking about Kevin? Are you talking about Kevin? Lighten up, So in any event, Kevin is here. I knew him as Kevin Fowler. I met him in high school. I was introduced to him, and he invited me to see him in a high school play. I mean, of course, I'm starring in a show that's getting a 44 share of audience. It was number 9th in the country, but it was number 1 in audience.
Right.
And sure, I'm going to go to a high school play from a kid I never met. Yeah, right. Sure, I'll be there. What time is the play, kid? I got nothing better to do.
But you did it.
But I went, and I saw what I thought was a wonderful performance. And then Kevin and my wife became really good friends, and I, of course, was his friend. And we followed his career to New York, where he was struggling, and then from New York he came back to Hollywood, and I'll give you a little background on
here
Kevin.
He is too.
Yeah, well, if he's here, is he listening now?
He is. Let's bring him in.
Well, no, wait. I want to talk about him first.
To get
Kevin,
the formal introduction, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, we got a lot of sponsors, and I just want to say a couple things about you before we talk to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. You don't have an English accent anymore. All right. Anyway, so Kevin Spacey, he's an American actor, screenwriter, producer, director, crooner. Actually, crooner, when he did Bobby Darin, he doesn't know this, but Bobby Darin was one of my dearest friends. I met him through another actor named Nick Adams. Anyway, he grew up in California. He began his career as a stage actor during the 80s, and he was being cast in supporting roles in film and television. He gained a critical acclaim in the early 1990s for an Academy Award for Unusual Suspects, Best Supporting Actor, and also American Beauty. His other starring roles in Hollywood are Seven, L.A. Confidential, and on and on. Kevin now was born Kevin Fowler, but his middle name, and I didn't know this, I said, Kevin, what are you doing? Because we lost touch with each other, and that happens sometimes. Who is this Kevin Spacey? I know you as Kevin Fowler. And obviously, it's the guy we're going to talk to in a minute. Anyway, he went to Northridge Military Academy, and happy to say thrown out of there. We'll talk about that. He went to Chatsworth High School in Chatsworth, where I saw him, and he starred in a production of The Sound of Music. Hang in there. We're not finished yet.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Well, no, I want the audience to know this, because Kevin's going to be modest and won't say it.
Okay.
His first professional appearance on stage, he carried a spear in a New York Shakespearean Festival performance. Then his performance of the Usual Suspects launched him on the A status, and he won the Academy Award. Spacey, I'm almost ready for you, Kevin. Don't hop the plane and go to London now. Kevin won a Universal Praise as Best Actor for his role as the depressed suburban father who reevaluates his life in the 1999 American Beauty. And I'll let him tell you the rest. He goes to London, though, which is really kind of interesting. And he but he's an American actor in London. And he's at a theater that I've been to. It's the Old Vic. It's one of the city's oldest theaters in London. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you have one of the most distinguished actors in our profession, and for as long as I've been around in it, and that's been a long time. Hey, Kevin, what's up, brother?
Well, that was, first of all, a very kind and remarkable introduction. And I have to say the following, because none of what you just said, in terms of my own experience and my career, in my mind, could have happened if it weren't for some incredible teachers and mentors and people who sort of took me under their wing at a very early age, because I was lucky that I knew I wanted to be an actor when I was about 8, 9 years old. And the people that I admired, and I was never afraid to reach out to the people that I admired to, and there is no question that Robert Conrad I was a huge, huge, huge fan of his work. And I always felt that he was a better actor than he was ever given credit for. which I felt like finally in Centennial and other work that you did years later, you were recognized for. But the fact that I reached out to him as a fan, the fact that he responded, the fact that he came to see high school production, that I should also mention, by the way, co-starred Mare Winningham as Maria in that production of The Sound of Music in the 12th grade. You have to understand what that meant for a 15, 16, 17-year-old budding actor. That was a remarkable sense of support and guidance, and the number of times that Bob, you invited me to come, watch you tape the Merv Griffin show, or go to the set of Baba Black Sheep, or go to the set of Wild Wild West Revisited, or go to the Battle of the Network Stars. All of these experiences that I had as a young man were incredible and defining, and I think had a great deal to do with my own sense of confidence and building toward the career that I wanted to have. So just as I know you had it in your life when you started out, I think Nick Adams and other people in your life were incredibly supportive when you started out. To me, that's the greatest thing about our profession, is that we get to pay it back and, in a sense, pay it forward.
Hey, Kevin, hang in there. We're going to commercial. This is the #1 show in the country. I want you to know that, with 5.5 million listeners, and you're contributing to that. Thanks for all those compliments. I got some funny stuff to tell you. We go to commercial, Kevin, and then we come back and we talk to one of America's outstanding actors, and he's proven that by 2 Academy Awards. And I have something funny to tell you about a PBS thing I did last Wednesday. You'll love it.
We'll
okay?
be right back. It's a PM show with Robert Conrad on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
CRN listeners, when you come to Southern California, stop by a great restaurant, the Dresden Restaurant at 1760 North Vermont Avenue in Hollywood. Enjoy great entertainment, like the music of the legendary Marty and Elaine at the world-famous Dresden Restaurant. The Dresden was a location for the making of the movie Swingers. Now you can swing with stars Marty and Elaine. Plus, enjoy great food, too, like French onion soup, artichoke hearts, and many other great appetizers. Seafood, there's salmon, shrimp scampi, New Zealand orange roughy, halibut, Lake Superior whitefish, and specialties like veal marsala, piccata, and parmigiana. Plus, we've got a great roast rack of lamb, chicken piccata, and cordon bleu, and pasta dishes, too. Steaks, filet, New York, Chateaubriand for 2. Much more, too, including pork chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredibly extra large cut of prime rib. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont Avenue or call 323-665-4294.
How old are you? 25, 35, 50, or older? If you have pain, we can help. Do your knees hurt?
Ow!
Let me ask you again. Are your knees killing you?
Oh, yeah. Are they ever?
What about your back? When you bend over, does it feel like this? How about when you get out of bed in the morning? If you're like me, your knees and back feel like this.
Oh, that hurts.
I found a company called the Pain Relief Hotline. They specialize in ways to treat your knee, back, and neck pain without surgery or taking medications. The good news is if you have insurance, you may have little or no cost or out-of-pocket expense. I've used them. It works. Call the Pain Relief Hotline now for free information. 800-309-2677. 800-309-2677. Call now. 800-309-2677. That's 800-309-2677.
Hey there! Did you know that with a bachelor's degree, on average, you could make almost twice as much over a lifetime than a person with just a high school diploma? It's true. According to the 2012 U.S. Census Bureau, college grads with a bachelor's degree make almost twice as much as high school grads. Now, going back to school is easier than ever at Independence University. Log on and complete coursework from the park, or the beach, or even your couch watching the kids. And Independence University gives you the tools, a free tablet and laptop for undergrad students to use and keep when they graduate. That's right. Get a laptop so you can go to college from anywhere. Take the first step to a new career in business, information technology, healthcare, or graphic arts. Call to find the online degree program that's right for you, and you could be on your way to increasing your earning potential.
800-989-1361. 800-989-1361. That's 800-989-1361.